Hey folks, Ed here from Brain Pulp TV. Not too long ago, Travis mentioned in a previous video that we recently reached a bit of a milestone here on the channel in that we've managed to hit over 500 subscribers. And thanks to you guys, we are still going strong. So to both celebrate this event as well as say thanks to each and every one of you out there who made this all possible, the fine folks over at Top Deck Hero have once again been kind enough to sponsor a giveaway here on the channel. However, as if the $25 store credit they donated last time wasn't generous enough, this time around they are giving us a $50 store credit to give away instead, which you can use towards the purchase of any of the wide selection of Magic the Gathering singles they have to offer over at topdeckhero.com. Now, the official announcement video, which will include all the information you'll need to have a chance to win the $50 store credit, will be posted next Friday, June 16th, so be sure to keep an eye on the channel for that. However, we're not just excited about teaming up with Top Deck Hero once again, but we're also hoping to team up with you guys out there as well. You see, in an effort to promote the giveaway and give you some examples of what this $50 store credit can get you, Travis and I are going to be creating two standard legal decks that fit within a budget of under $50 Canadian. Now, we haven't started to actually build the decks quite yet, but we have managed to narrow down what cards we'd most like to build the deck around to 3 possible choices each. So, where do you fit into all this? Well, instead of us just choosing our favorite of the 3 and running with it, we'd like to hear your feedback on both which of the top 3 picks we should feature in our decks, as well as any and all bits of advice you may have when it comes to building our decks around these cards. We're calling it You Choose the Brew, and in a way I guess you consider it a bit of a social experiment that we're trying out, which will allow those of you who have enjoyed our videos in the past to possibly affect at least a couple of our videos in the future. Now, Travis will be posting his own video with his top 3 candidates sometime in the next few days. But in the meantime, here are, in no particular order, the 3 cards I'd most like to try and build a deck around. First up, we have Champion of Ronis. Now, I rarely play green, and even when I do, I usually only tap into this color for either its ramp or creature buff abilities. That said, I've always felt there was a Timmy laying dormant deep inside my psyche, just waiting for the right moment to spring to life. And I honestly think this card could be the exact type of adrenaline shot it needs to do just that. My second pick is Regal Caracal. Yes, it's kind of a high-cost creature to try building a deck around. Also, despite the fact that zombies are currently doing quite well in the Pro Tour, attempting to craft a tribal-themed standard deck might not be the smartest move on my part. And truth be told, I'm really more of a dog person, but for some reason, I'm still super excited to try and make this deck work. Plus, when I started to look around, I found that there are a surprising number of standard legal cats out there, not the least of which being this beautiful creepy bastard here. And last but certainly not least of my picks, we have Approach of the Second Sun. Now, I have always been a sucker for alternate win condition cards. From Test of Endurance to Battle of Wits, I just love these types of cards and all the hoops you need to jump through to make them work. And while I was never quite able to figure out how to make a reliable standard legal Hedron alignment deck work, I've got much higher hopes for this little sorcery spell. So there you go, folks. Those are the top 3 cards I'd most like to build a deck around. But, like I said before, I want you guys to tell me which of them you'd most like to see in a deck. And not only that, please, feel free to support your pick with other standard legal cards or suggestions that you think will help make this deck a success. Now, you can leave your picks and suggestions as a comment on this video, or contact me on Twitter at BrainPulpTV, or hit me up on Facebook using a link I really hope I remembered to leave in the description below. Or just send me a good old-fashioned email at brainpulp@shaw.ca. Honestly, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how you ended up expressing your thoughts and opinions, as I will take any and all advice you may provide under advisement regardless of the source. Then, next Friday, when we release the aforementioned official Top Deck Hero $50 giveaway announcement video, we will also be revealing which cards received the most favorable feedback. After that, Travis and I will set about creating both a deck and deck tech based around those picks. Then, once we have our new decks built and ready to go, we'll battle it out on a slightly revamped version of our live Paper Magic gameplay show, The Mana Cave. Now, keep in mind specific dates as well as more in-depth info regarding both the giveaway as well as all the videos we'll be releasing related to it will be covered in our official launch video that is coming out on June 16th. But in the meantime, though, keep an eye out over the next few days for a similar video to this one that Travis will be doing explaining what his top 3 cards are that he'd most like to build a standard deck around. However, that is it for this video. Two quick things before I go though. First, we'd like to give a big shout out to TopDeckHero.com for teaming up with us once again and sponsoring the upcoming giveaway. We've mentioned this before, but Travis and I have both bought cards from them several times in the past, well before they ever sponsored our channel. So if you're in the market for some Magic singles, we highly recommend you checking out their site and seeing what they have to offer. And finally, a huge thank you once again to all of you out there who continue to check out our videos and support Brain Pulp TV. Granted, we may not be the biggest channel around, but with you guys behind us, I can honestly say we feel pretty damn good about Brain Pulp TV's future. And so, with all that said, take care everyone, thank you so much for watching, may all your decks go undefeated, and I'll see you all again real soon.